prime to you, and you still think they could get a better match, then that means you think Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are average workers.
No, I don't.
That's what bro. There's no two ways around it. You can't do that, bro.
No, I don't.
If Punk is not in his prime,
no, that's the high level I put Cody.
You think Cody? So you think Cody's better in the ring than Roman and Seth?
I'm not saying that, Dave. I'm not saying that. You're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying CM Punk is still good enough to do his part.
I agree. He's a star. When you get down to the nitty gritty, Roman Reigns is the bigger star. That to me, man.
Absolutely.
That hangs on everything. That's almost everything. Combined with the fact that him and Seth got over 10 years of story to tell, and they haven't wrestled the one-on-one in forever, the stakes feel bigger to me. The stakes are higher.
Dave, we've never even seen a prime Cody, prime CM Punk.
We haven't. You're right. That's why this is a good debate.
So the fact that we're getting the hottest babyface dude, and then if we can just change CM Punk, bro, because that's the key in all of this. We got to change CM Punk back to what he was 2011, 2012.
He could pull it off.
If we can get those two dynamics up against each other, you can't tell me that's not the bigger match. Seth and Roman is a rerun. It's a rerun, man. It's a great rivalry.
That's not fair, dog.
It's a great rivalry. Dave, I'm being fair.
That's not fair, dog.
I'm being fair. It's a great rivalry. I give it to them.
This versions of them is different. It'll be
man, that's more like Triple H Rock type stuff, man. Like
no.
It is. It's always good to see, but we've seen it already.
It's different, bro. It's different.
I don't think it is.
It's very different, bro. And you know it's different, but you're trying to diminish them a little bit.
Last year when Roman was holding the title for Matt Long?
I think they fought in 2022. I think they fought in 2022 in the middle of that reign, but it didn't have I think Roman, Seth won by DQ? Something like that?
It didn't have a clean
finish. It didn't have a finish.
You're right.
And like Roman Reigns, I think till this day has never got a clean one-on-one straight up win over him. So there's so much story to tell. Like, this is the one guy I haven't been able to get, even after all this success, even after him taking Paul Heyman from me, even after the historical reign. I haven't got this guy, bro.
You're right.
So I think that's very fascinating. And I think, listen, since Roman Reigns is a good guy, his pops are way louder than Cody's. And Cody's are pretty loud. Don't get me wrong, but Cody.
No, I
don't think Cody wants to deal with this Roman Reigns being a babyface for an extended period.
But here's the thing, Dave. If you're asking me who I think the biggest star is, I'm gonna say Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns has always been the biggest star.
I think Seth Rollins is arguably a bigger star than CM Punk now.
That's where we differ.
Right now.
That's where we differ. 100%. That's where we differ.
I don't know, man.
That's where we got to differ.
I think sometimes you switch back and forth between giving CM Punk lifetime achievement awards. Like,
no.
If this was a lifetime achievement award of what your peak was, CM Punk has a better peak than Seth Rollins.
No, I'm talking about
right now. No way he's a bigger.
Yes, he is, because I'm talking about the eyeballs the attention. Man. The attention.
There's no way you slapping Seth a little bit.
No, I'm not slapping. Seth doesn't draw more attention than Punk. He never has. He never will. Punk knows how to. That's one thing I'll give him. He's a master class at getting people's attention.
Yeah.
He's a master class. He can teach a master class of it.
Yeah.
Think about it. His return comeback broke the most YouTube records of all time.
And who broke his record basically after? Roman Reigns.
Reigns did it, not Seth.
But hold on. To be fair, Seth, you're right. I give Punk that. That is a gift.
By far fourth in right now.
I think he has the gift, but I don't think right now he produces at a star rate as consistently. That's why I can't give him that. I
Because he's
think you're
not in his
giving him I
prime,
think
Dave.
you're giving him lifetime achievement awards, and then when he loses in a category, we
Nah,
go and say he's not in his prime.
he's not in this.
He's he's
Dave.
not he's
But
not a
Dave, we
bigger
gotta
star
break
right
these.
now.
But Dave, we gotta break these things down in categories. We're talking about who draws the better attention. Who is
Seth
the better
Rollins.
star? There's no way Seth Rollins draws the better attention.
Seth Rollins.
Even this dude bringing his wife up and down, break another record in the segment with him and his wife,
Hold on,
AJ
let's
Lee.
talk. Hold on, let's put a pin in that and talk about that. That was the worst match at WrestlePalooza to me.
I said that. Yes.
Jesus Christ, my Lord, that was
Yes.
sloppy.
Yes.
The AJ and
Dave.
AJ looked mostly sloppy in there.
Dave, last
They
time we
tried
spoke.
to make her. They tried to make her look good. AJ was sloppy.
Yeah. Dave,
Come on, man.
last time we spoke, did I not predict that this was gonna go bad?
This was the worst match on that card.
That mixed tag team shits don't work. I don't know why WWE tries to make it work so hard. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's just a
Even
cheesy
even
way for them
even
to get
even
attention.
Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans versus Seth and Becky was better than that.
Yes.
Because you want to know why? Because Baron Corbin actually did his finisher on Becky, and he
Yeah.
actually attacked her like a real heel, bro. Like,
Listen, I don't like that PC wrestling, bro. That's PC wrestling to me.
yeah,
It's
bro.
PC wrestling to me.
CM Punk's letting Becky Lynch put him in the sharpshooter. Come on,
Really?
dog.
Really? Really? Really?
And they don't even do it right.
It's it's
Come
PC
on, bro.
wrestling, bro. It made me want to throw up, David. I'm gonna be real. It made me want to throw up because
That was the worst match on the card, bro.
I know these people are better than this, bro. They're better than this shit. They're 100,000% better than this, bro. Seth and Punk, you're above this, bro. You're above this. And not only that, why couldn't they just make her come back and fight Becky 1-on-1? Why did
Because
it have
I'm
to
gonna
have?
tell you why, Sammy. After seeing that match, it's clear she's
She
not
don't
ready
have it.
for a one-on-one right now.
She don't have it no
She's
more.
not ready for a one-on-one on that big stage yet. They were trying to protect her, but she still looked like shit in that tag team match, bro. Bro, that was terrible, bro. That was really terrible, bro.
It was the worst
She's
thing.
just slapping like this in the corner, not even throwing
And
real.
and
She's not even throwing real punches,
that's what
bro.
people need to also understand too. She's from the diva era. She's not from the era of women.
That's a good point. That's a
Two
good
different
point.
things.
That's a good point because the what that match just showed me, yo, you look like a diva in the middle of a bunch of real women's wrestlers. Because say what you want, most of the women could go in the ring and bring the action. She
Yeah.
didn't bring that action like that.
Right. 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 She's
He
not.
got
She's
some
not.
work to do, bro.
She's
The
not
the
from.
the
She's
move
not from.
set, he didn't have a real move set like that. There was a lot of punching and kicking and wasting time and grabbing here.
Hey, she's not from that cloth. Go back to her era. Who was the best woman in that time? Who was that? Who else was there? Who else was even there? Nikki Bella. That was probably the best
And Nikki
thing there.
Bella's looking decent
And
so
she looks
far.
way better than AJ
Looks
Lee. You're
way
right.
better than AJ. People can say whatever they want.
Even Trish Stratus
Yeah.
looked better than AJ Lee when she
Nikki
came.
Bella held their own against Becky at Clash in Paris.
And Trish Stratus is probably what now? 50?
Yeah, bro. Listen, it was her first match. Like I told dudes in the group chat, I'm not gonna kill her forever, but that was sloppy. That was
Yeah,
horrible,
I
bro.
agree.
That was
1,000%.
horribly executed, bro.
1,000%. That
And
was a bad performance.
CM Punk could be happy, go lucky that wife is back to work all he wants, man. She got some work to do, bro. Because the competition is there for women who could bring it in the ring, dog. That she better step up her game. But back to CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. I think you make a compelling argument. Like if CM Punk and Cody Rhodes close night two, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm not gonna be like, what the hell? But it's just hard for me to believe that Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. This isn't just two of your biggest stars now. These guys were two of your biggest carriers while Cody and CM Punk were dancing in second rate
I
company.
agree. I agree.
I just think
100%.
I
I
think when
agree.
you take that into consideration, when you take in the Shield, one of the greater factions, when you take into the fact that Roman and Seth are their most over and popular versions of themselves, it's hard for me to see Roman Reigns slide into night one and Seth Rollins. It's just hard,
He has
but
to,
I
but
wouldn't complain.
Dave, he has to only because that's a match that we've seen. We've seen it. Now,
It doesn't. I get what you
WrestleMania,
mean, but I don't think WWE would care.
I think they
That's what
would.
I'm saying. I,
I
I
think
get
they
what you
would.
mean.
I think they would because
WWE brain would not give a fuck, bro.
I think they would.
You know how many times they did Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, and those guys don't always have the greatest match? Come on, bro.
But Dave, they were doing that on years where there was nothing better. Let's just keep it real. If we're getting this Cody and CM Punk shit, that would be better.
I can't say it would be
That
better.
would be better.
You think it
Yes,
would be a better match?
I think
I
yeah,
can't. You can't say that with 100% of the doubt, bro. You
yeah.
can't. You can't say that, bro.
I think Cody's ability can carry
You
CM Punk.
capping, bro. You
No, I
capping,
don't.
bro.
I think if CM Punk can just go back to being a heel and giving us heel promos,
Yeah,
Cody
but
Rhodes.
being a heel, giving great heel promos don't mean the match is gonna. He's
But
gonna snap
I'm not
into,
worried about the match because Cody can handle that. Cody can carry that whole thing.
bro. Two people
We
are.
CM Punk has already showed he can do his part if he has somebody
No,
better
I'm
there
not
with him.
questioning Punk's skills. And what I'm saying is, at WrestleMania, the greatest matches are when two people could bring it. I
That's
feel more.
bullshit, David,
I
man.
I feel more confident in Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins bringing it with their
Dave,
chemistry,
how many times people had to carry Undertaker's ass?
and that's why those matches weren't that good.
That's not true.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not true.
Name
That
me a
last
great, name me a Undertaker classic that he was just straight getting carried.
those last couple with Triple H. The
He
streak
wasn't
from
straight getting,
Brock.
he wasn't straight getting carried.
What?
He wasn't, Sammy. Come on,
Bro,
bro.
come on,
I don't know
man.
why we be burying the
That dude couldn't
Undertaker,
even
bro.
get up off the floor, dog.
Nah,
What we
that was
talking about,
still,
dog?
bro.
What we
That
talking
was
about,
still
dog?
that was still, bro. That was still when he had like a little
No,
fraction
he
of
did
the tank
not.
left.
No, he
Yes, it
did not,
was, bro.
dude. No, he
Come
did
on,
not. Those last couple with Triple H, he was gone.
you're
He,
bugging, bro.
he was gone after
That
Sean,
you're
David.
telling me that
He was
end
gone
of
after
you're
Sean.
telling me that end of the era match in the Hell in Cell Undertaker wasn't putting in
He was
work.
done. He was done. He
You're
was not the
rewriting
same guy.
history. You're
He
rewriting
was
history.
no, I'm not. He was
That
not
was
the
an
same guy.
absolutely classic performance by both two OGs,
Yeah,
bro.
because Triple H had to do most of the
You're
carrying.
giving Triple H mad credit,
No,
bro.
I'm
Come
not. He
on,
deserves
bro.
that credit. He
No,
deserves
I'm
it.
not doing that.
He deserves that credit, David. We all knew after the Shawn
No,
Michaels matches, Undertaker was not the same guy no more.
no.
He was not the same guy.
Undertaker's hard decline began after the streak ended.
No way. You're giving him way too much time.
No, that's
You're
a
giving the
fact,
dude way
bro.
too much
He was
time.
never the same after the
Dog, as
concussion.
soon as that dude started doing the stupid Mohawk shit, I knew he wasn't the same dude no more. What we talking about, Dave?
Dog, you're
Come
bugging, bro.
on.
He still had
That was
legs,
his
bro.
excuse.
He still had legs, bro. He had legs, bro.
No, he did
I,
not.
s-
He did.
I know what I saw, bro.
He had enough legs to do his part, but he was far from his prime.
Bro,
Far from his
if
prime.
Punk is out of his prime to you, and you
Yes.
still think they could get a better match, then that means you think Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are average workers.
No, I don't.
That's what
No,
that, bro. There's
no,
no
I
two
don't.
ways around it. You can't do that, bro.
No, I
If
don't.
Punk is not in his
No,
prime,
that's the high level I put Cody in.
you think Cody? So you think Cody's better in the ring than Roman and Seth?
I'm not saying that, Dave.
No
I'm
way,
not saying
bro.
that. You're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying CM Punk is still good enough to do his part.
I agree.
So now, when you mix that with Cody being at the highest level he's ever been, I think we can get a better match
But
than something we already seen 10 times.
Roman and Seth, conditioning wise, popularity
But
wise,
we've seen it, David. What are they
connect.
gonna do that we haven't seen?
They can do a lot that we haven't
I
seen.
don't think so.
I trust
That's where
those
we
two.
differ.
I trust those two guys, bro.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
This guy has no trust in two guys that are some of the greatest in the modern era.
Because they fought a lot.
They really haven't.
They
If you really
actually
look at
have,
it.
bro. If you go back to the Authority, Seth, all the way to now,
If you but what I'm saying is in WWE they could have fought 10 times more, but they really haven't. If you really, it's been spaced out
true.
pretty
That's true.
widely.
That's true.
It,
That's
it's
true.
it's been spaced out pretty well, especially recently.
That's true.
That's why I think people will buy into this match. It's been spaced out pretty well, and
That's true.
I think Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the niggas could call me whatever I want. I think he just brings a certain energy and gravity to matches that
I'm with you.
nobody could bring it.
I'm with you.
Nobody could bring it. Nobody could even pretend to bring it.
I'm with you on. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Dave. You're 100% right.
That's
Yeah,
a what I'm saying is that's a huge, even as great as Cody Rhodes is and as great as CM Punk still is, that's a big mountain to climb. Roman Reigns alone being in the match with another legend, like it's gonna be interesting though.
yeah, but that's
Because
that.
for all we know, we're speculating. For all we know, they could go a totally different route. They could go CM Punk Roman Reigns. I mean, who
But
knows?
that's the one part where I gotta give the other two guys credit. I think in terms of character work,
That's what
I
I
can
mean.
I think CM Punk and Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes build up wise will do better than them. I
Hold
just
on,
think
you think CM Punk's doing better character work than
if
Roman and Punk?
yeah, if we're talking built in
How?
set, yeah.
How?
How you doing? If we're talking build up wise, David, right? Build up wise, if you get Seth and Roman, and then you get Cody and Punk on the other side, build up wise, who you think's doing better?
Roman and Seth.
Really, build up wise,
Yes.
you think their back and forth is gonna be better?
Yes, bro.
Wow,
There's so much more to say.
wow.
There's
I
so
don't
much
think
more
so.
to say to each
I don't
other.
think so. When you just
What is it,
David,
bro? But I already know CM Punk and Cody are gonna take the whole. Hey, we're two guys that were never supposed to be back here, and like they're gonna play that type of
yeah,
stuff in.
yeah,
Bro, there's so much more personal things, bro. Seth just was the one who cost Roman Reigns that historical title run when The Rock was at WrestleMania 40 with him. There's so much
yeah,
more story to tell in there, and they're the
right.
best versions of each other's as total complete characters. And let's be honest, bro. I think CM Punk is a better promo overall than Seth Rollins, but not recently, not the last couple years. I think Seth Rollins is an A+ promo guy more than he gets credit for.
Yeah,
Come
You,
on,
you,
man.
you got to ask yourself why though. They're putting the dude in a position where
I'm talking even
he has to
before I'm
pander
talking
every week.
before the AJ stuff. The before
No,
that,
even before you're putting
I'm
him in a
talking about
position where he
before
has
the
to pander every week. I gotta
nah,
kiss these fans' ass every week.
he's choosing to, dog.
That's the position they put him in.
He's choosing to
That's not
pander.
choosing them to
He is
be gay.
choosing to
No, it's
pander.
not. They want him to be this happy, lucky, good, two
No,
shoes
it's Punk,
baby face
bro.
character.
It's Punk. It's Punk, bro. We can't. What we so when is it? So when do wrestlers gotta get to take responsibility for that themselves?
He
Because
takes full
because
responsibility, David, because he
that's
should be.
why. Because I think we be moving the goalposts, bro.
It's not moving the goalpost,
He
David.
it's
He
clear to me that he feels that he has to present differently because he has to present I'm on my best behavior. He feels that
because he does.
he's doing that.
But no, he does have to be on his best behavior. He
Oh,
does.
please.
He does. He don't.
Nobody's
He's
sweating
running out
Punk.
of jobs, David. Where else he gonna go? New Japan?
Yeah, but nobody's gonna fire. What I'm saying is nobody's gonna fire Punk, bro.
Dave, get out of here,
We're
bro.
not right now.
That
We're
dude
not
get
gonna
fired
fire
with
Punk.
quickness if something happens.
Yeah, yeah,
What you talking
yeah.
about?
We're not gonna fire
We don't
Punk.
owe that man nothing.
Yeah, we're not firing Punk, bro.
Why not?
We
We did it
squashed
last
it.
time. FedEx.
We squashed it, bro.
We squashed
We
it. Please.
squashed it. Nobody's
We're
gonna fight
squashing.
him.
No, we're squashing it because he's kissing ass right now. That's
And
why we're squashing it.
it's clear that he feels like I gotta be that mentor. I gotta be the embrace
Yes.
everybody in the back. Like
Yes. He
he's
does.
doing that.
No, because he does. He has to do
But what
these
I'm
things.
saying is, don't make guys like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins pay because they're bringing out different
I'm
dimensions in
not
their
making them pay,
character.
David. Dave, I'm not making them pay. I'm saying CM Punk hasn't been green lighted yet. The real CM
Yes,
Punk
he
hasn't been
has.
green lighted. No, he
Yes, he
hasn't,
has.
David.
Yes, he
All
has.
we're getting is the dude coming out every week. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I want you guys. I need you guys. Bro, that's not CM Punk, bro. Let's go back 15 years ago. That's not CM Punk.
He
We
called
know
this.
what CM
He
Punk
called
is.
himself the voice
CM
of the
Punk is the guy
voiceless.
that's telling us what's really going on backstage.
Oh my
When
god!
has that man done that? When?
What I'm saying, what I get what you're saying, but
You
just
know what I'm
because
saying?
he's not a heel doesn't mean he hasn't been green lighted. He has
He's
been green.
not green lighted.
You
He doesn't
got
even sound like himself anymore.
you got John Cena thrown your way. You could have done more with that.
And mop the floor with him.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Cena mop the floor with him.
I'm
And
saying
why, David?
what I'm saying, CM Punk could have did better in that.
No, he couldn't have.
Yes, he
Because
could have,
no, he couldn't
bro.
have because the dynamics were changed.
No,
The dynamics were changed. Cena was the heel.
bro.
The dynamics changed
He
on
did
him.
really well against McIntyre.
Yo, I even think McIntyre beat him out some days, Dave.
He did, but what I'm saying is he bought it more. I just think, yo, to keep it a buck, I just think Seth the past couple years has been a better promo guy. I'm not diminishing Seth for I know what I've been hearing, bro. And I know Roman Reigns has been a better promo guy
I
recently.
don't even think you're being fair. I don't think you're being fair to
You're
the
not
man.
being fair because it's almost like no matter how the promo Seth cuts, he doesn't get the credibility respect that he's proven it.
But David, I'm not taking nothing away from Seth. I'm saying CM Punk is in a completely different world than what he was 15 years ago. That's all I'm saying.
And I think
Look
that's
at look at look at
I
look at
think
how he would.
that's because he's being in his own head playing it safe.
That's not his own head. It's the role. It's the role.
No,
How am I supposed to be
no,
that dude that exposes you
it's
every
not
week,
the role,
airs you
bro.
out every week, and I'm a good guy?
It's not the role, bro.
It
It's
is
not
the
the role.
role. It's the
It's
role.
not the role.
Come on, Dave,
It's the
bro.
guy.
Are we really
Bro,
gonna put blindfolds on?
I've seen him stuttering and pausing and kind of forgetting where he's taking promos, bro. It's the
Because
man
why?
wanting to stay
He's
safe.
doing shit he's never done in his career before.
He has done
Why?
this
No, he
before.
hasn't. No, he has not.
Yo, this is what I
No,
hate
he has
about
not.
this is what I hate about CM Punk conversations. Whenever people talk about CM Punk, they only isolate 2011 to 2013.
No.
He has a whole lot of other career, you know that, right? Like,
I'm talking about straight edge society, CM Punk too.
right. What about before that? He was doing white meat babyface promos.
Again, when he's in a role he's not supposed to be in. I drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do this. That's a role the man wasn't supposed to be in. Put him in a role he's supposed to be in. Look what he does. He flourishes. He goes toe to toe with the greatest we've ever seen.
the argument ain't what you're supposed to be in. The argument is what you've been producing.
That's not
For
true,
me,
David. That's not true. Because how can I produce if you're making me something completely what I'm not? How can I produce? Think about it though. How can I produce if I'm coming out here every week doing shit that I've never ever did?
bro, they give you the microphone. They say, here's your bullet points. Deliver it however you want to do it. I know
agree.
this because Paul Heyman's been in interviews just recently saying this. That
agree.
means it's on you to execute and deliver it a certain way. Dog,
Dave,
it's on CM Punk, bro. You can't
Dave,
use when
I
he
can use that.
succeeds, we want to give him all the flowers, but when he fails, we want to blame it on age in his prime and in the role, bro. When is it? Give me
That's
a
what it
scenario
is.
when it's ever going to be only on CM Punk. Because
But
when Roman
David,
Reigns was casted in a role that wasn't supposed to be him,
and look
we
what
let
happened
him.
when he was. Look,
What?
Dave, look what happened when he was, Dave.
Yeah, but you
Look what
didn't
happened
care.
when Roman
You
Reigns
didn't
was in the
care
role he
about
wasn't
what
in.
you
His
didn't.
promo sucked.
Yeah, but you didn't care to give him that type of leeway.
I did, David. What are you talking about, David? I didn't give him his
You
credit
gave
when he,
you gave
Dave.
Roman Reigns leeway that
Hold on, Dave. When he got with Paul Heyman,
I'm talking
I
about
did not
before
give that
that.
man his utmost credit.
No, I'm talking about before that. When he was the big dog and having those
How can
inconsistent
I give you credit
promos.
when you're sucking?
Huh?
He was sucking as the big dog. He was inconsistent.
I could tell you don't get what I'm saying. Why does CM Punk always get the benefit of the doubt of this is the role I'm not comfortable in, but Roman Reigns didn't get that when he was inconsistent?
Dave, it's the same. It's the same scenario.
It is.
When did I?
Why
When did I
why I'm
change it?
asking is why did you pile on
So
Roman
when
Reigns
did I
so
change the
hard?
scenario, David? I never changed the scenario for Roman. I never did.
Why was the criticism so hard on Roman?
David, the criticism was so hard because they took Roman and shot him right up to the #1 role in the whole entire
He didn't
company.
ask for that.
But
He didn't
David, you gotta wear it.
he
You
didn't
gotta
ask
wear it.
for that.
If you're the #1 man in the whole entire company, you gotta wear the responsibility.
In my mindset,
CM Punk's not the #1 man in the whole entire
see,
company.
you're being slick, dog. My mindset,
How?
here's how. My mindset is if you're a proven main event top talent, period,
Yeah,
you gotta own the good and the bad.
and he does.
But you're not, how is he owning it if you just gave him his out to not
David,
have
how
to
am I
own
giving
it?
him an out when I'm the #1 dude who said, yo, he's old and he ain't that dude no more?
No,
I've been the only person saying that all
nah,
year.
you said that, but you're giving him the out. Whenever we make real comparisons to guys that are consistent, he gets the out of, oh, they're making him do this. They're not making him do anything. He's doing this.
Dave, it's not an out. What I'm saying is,
It is
dog,
an out, bro.
all I'm trying to say is, dog, we will get a better result if we take them away from the role of I love you guys, I miss you guys, I need you guys. If we take them away from that role, we will get a way better result.
I
That's
agree.
all I'm saying.
I didn't disagree with that.
I'm not giving the man an out,
I
David.
didn't
I've been the #1 dude
I
saying
didn't
he's not in his
disagree.
time.
I didn't disagree
He's
with
not
that.
that dude.
I didn't disagree with that part. I think if he turns heel, we'll get a way better program if he goes after Cody.
Yeah.
And in general, I don't disagree with that. But what I'm sick and tired of is, yo, CM Punk gets evaluated just off what he did when he cut the pipe bomb.
That's not true.
That's not real, bro. Like you're back. I'm gonna evaluate you with what I see on my TV when you come on, bro. You're not gonna
Dave, you
get the
should
out of
you should do
living in
that.
2011.
David, you should do that. But Dave, are we gonna turn a blind eye and sit here and act like the character he is the same exact dude?
It is the same dude.
No, it is
It's
not.
the
See,
same
that's
dude.
where we got that's where the
It's the
lie comes in.
hold on. Hold
You're
on, let
saying
me
the dude
finish.
we're
It's the
watching
same.
right now is the
Hold on,
same
it's
dude
the
we was
same dude.
watching against John
Hold on,
Cena in
it's
his
the
prime?
same dude. It's the same dude. It's just that Punk was angrier and bitter, and now he doesn't have no. He what shit does he have to talk about WWE? If we're being realistic, what does he have on
He
them?
has plenty.
What does he have on them?
He has
Realistic.
plenty. This is the same dude that used to complain about creative. He used to complain about
No,
things going on
what I'm
backstage.
saying is what you. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. When he was the heel, he shot off at the mouth more. What I'm
Yes.
saying is, what does this CM Punk really legitimately have to complain about? Nothing really.
I mean, I'm sure if we turn the
They
dude
bought back
heel,
your wife.
Dave,
They're letting you mentor younger superstars. You and
Dave,
Triple H got a better relationship. Like
Dave, let
you
me
got a
ask you
better
this. Dave,
like I don't get
so
it,
Dave, let
bro.
me ask you this. When you're a babyface, are you supposed to be complaining in the first place?
For the most part, no.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
He's not even in a position to do it.
Yeah.
So how is it fair that the dude's handcuffed like this and we're expecting a better result?
but it's not handcuffs
It
because
isn't
it's
handcuffs when
not
I have to
handcuffs.
come out and say
It's
I
not
like you
handcuffs.
guys every week.
It's not handcuffed because when you're a babyface, you're mostly going against heels. Now that's CM Punk's job as the wrestler to get the appropriate material to expose these heels. But he's not doing that.
That Dave, that doesn't work, bro. That
It
doesn't
does
work.
work.
You want to know why it doesn't work?
John Cena did it to Logan Paul like last month, bro.
Again, we're
Exposed
talking
it.
about a God MC, John Cena. Come on, bro.
And I'm
You
talking about
you want to know why that
a
doesn't
God
work?
MC in his last
But
year.
he's not a God MC, David. That's what we're talking about. CM Punk has always been known as a great heel. When has he ever been known as a great babyface? I'll wait.
Bro.
It's never happened,
The
Dave.
majority of the
Let's not
world,
sit here and
the
play dumb.
majority of the world likes what he's doing right now.
Dave, stop, man.
They do.
Stop it, bro.
Yo, you're telling me to stop like I'm making this up. They do.
Anybody who's saying they like this shit, they bullshit.
Majority of the world just likes that he's here and they like what he's doing, bro.
And again, that must be either people who are uneducated or they don't know their history. Because the real CM Punk is straight edge society, voice of the voiceless. That's the real CM Punk.
Let's call it.
That's the real CM
Let's
Punk when
call a
he's the
spade a spade a spade. He lived. I think people allow him to live off 2011. The same way Doc Rivers lives off that 2008 Celtics ring.
That's not what
This
it
guy
is,
gets
bro.
to live off of that. And
That's
don't
not
get
what
me
it
wrong,
is.
I respect his whole career. But damn, you're in an era now. You're in an era now where guys are bringing it to you on the microphone. You're gonna have to bring it back. You're gonna have to elevate, bro.
Absolutely, you have to bring it back. But why do I gotta bring it back as the guy who's sucking up to the fans? Why can't I bring it back at my strong suit as the guy who's the badass, as the guy who's the shit talker? Let's look at the man's career. When this shit always worked at a high level, when he was doing that. It's just like Randy Orton. Literally, it's just like Randy Orton.
I don't get how you can say that. I don't get how you.
When are you giving
How
us
can you
classes,
say that?
Randy?
How can you say that when much of 2011 and 2012, Punk was a baby face?
That's not true. Much
Yes,
of
he
2011,
was.
2012?
If you go
No.
back in history, he started off as a heel.
Yeah.
But the minute he targeted John Cena, it was up. He was a baby face.
No.
Yes,
No.
he was.
The Money in the Bank stuff with Cena, he was a heel. When he was that guy saying,
He
I'm going
was
to
a
take the belt
baby
and run
face,
away.
bro.
No,
he
he
was
was
a
a heel.
baby face.
Why do you think he took the belt and quit? He was a heel.
Do you remember how loudly he was getting cheered that night?
Yeah, that happened after he
No,
exposed
it was happening
Cena.
on the whole buildup. I remember.
No, Dave. That happened after he kept exposing Cena.
That's not true.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
The minute he sat on that stage and did that, he was a baby face in the people.
That's not true.
Yes,
that's not true,
bro. I'm just listening to the audience, bro. The live audience
that's not how it
reacted
works,
to him
though,
like
Dave.
a baby face.
Dave, you know you can't even do shit like that because if that's the case, Dominic's a baby face. Multiple people
Honestly,
are baby face.
honestly, they're about to turn Dom babyface.
If that's the case, then we really don't even have any heels no more because these dudes cheer every heel.
Nah, that's not true. That's not
Dog,
true.
even some of Roman's heel run, they were cheering the man.
I'm talking about.
So we can't do that.
No, he was a baby face, bro. Everybody
That's not
knows
true.
he's a baby face.
That's not true.
But how can you argue that, bro?
I can argue that because that's what a heel move is. I'm taking this title and I'm quitting.
Yeah, but I'm
running away.
You're going off your interpretation of his actions rather than
my interpretation. What do heels do?
You're going off his interpretation of his actions rather than going off of WWE's formula. WWE's formula, when you're a babyface, they mostly put you up against bad guys. When you're a bad guy, you mostly go up against faces.
Right.
After that Cena stuff, he was mostly facing Alberto Del Rio, The Miz,
yeah, I agree.
Kevin Nash.
After.
That's his best work, Sammy. What do you mean?
His best work was during that process. during that
The
whole
whole
process.
thing was his best work.
No, it wasn't the whole thing because there was a lot of
Bro,
dry spell. There was a
that's
lot
what,
of dry
bro,
spell.
I would argue that's where,
When the dude started fighting Daniel Bryan and stuff, there was a lot of dry moments in that shit.
no, I agree.
A lot of dry
I
moments.
agree, but from 2011, the moment he fought Cena and then kept fighting Kevin Nash and then Triple H,
Yeah,
that was when he really became an icon, bro. That
yeah,
was his best, bro. So
yes.
I don't get how you can say it was only the heel work that people cared about. It wasn't. It
Dave,
really wasn't.
Because when you look at later in that time, he didn't have the same ferocity. He
In
didn't.
2011?
Later in 2012, when he started drifting off the Daniel Bryans, when he started drifting off the Zack Ryders, when he started drifting off the auto,
Reaction wise, he was still pretty strong.
he wasn't giving us the same material, David. He was not
Wow.
giving us the same material. You put CM Punk in that
The
moment
crowd
where he
ate
was,
up everything he did, bro.
hey man, I'm telling you, you wasn't getting the same material, David. Promo wise,
I think I
promo
think
wise.
2012 might have been when he. I could be wrong, but I think 2012 might have been when he had that SummerSlam match with Brock. Like that was people were still behind him firmly.
That definitely wasn't the same CM Punk. You talking about when he started having them long ass Wolverine sideburns on, man?
Yo,
Man, get out of here, dog.
this dude's bugging, bro.
Get out of here, dog.
You keep switching the
I'm telling
argument.
you,
I
bro.
keep giving you facts, and you keep switching the argument,
I'm
bro.
not switching the argument. I'm giving you the real timelines, bro. When he
He's
was
had
dealing with Cena,
his most memorable success is being a baby face, bro.
it's not being a baby face.
It's
No,
because
it's not.
he was an anti-authority baby face.
Dog, when he was giving us the best skill set, the best promos, the best thing, it was when he started sitting down, going at Cena. Then after that, drifting to Vince, then drifting
Yeah,
to Triple H, then drifting to Kevin Nash. Then when he started doing all that good guy shit, when he got the belt and he started getting content, the material started going down.
I can't say that, bro.
It really did.
Can't say that.
The material stuff. That's the problem with CM Punk. When he gets content, his material goes down.
I agree with that.
That's really what it is.
I agree with that.
So we need to put the dude back in the bad guy position so we can actually get him not content no more.
I agree with that.
That's what his problem is.
I can't say without a shadow of a doubt. Bro, you just said without a shadow of a doubt, him being older, you think Prime Reigns and Prime Rollins can't compete match-wise with
Build up wise.
not Prime Punk and Prime Cody
No, I
Rhodes.
said build up wise.
Like
Build up
where's
wise.
the math in that?
Build up wise. I don't think they can.
Roman
Build up.
Reigns is in this absolute physical prime. He gets in better shape every time we see him, bro.
Build up wise, I don't think they can. Match wise, it can go either way. It's a 50-50 ball.
I
It can
can't
go
say I can't
build up
say
wise.
that. I can't
If you make a Hail CM Punk go at Cody, I think they will have a better build up.
I can't say that because I don't know if Cody Rhodes brings it more on the microphone than Roman Reigns. I can't say that. I can't say it without a shadow of a doubt, man. I really can't. Like to just sit here and say to just sit here and say hands down the build up
Listen,
would be better. That's acting like Seth and Roman Reigns have never done this on a big stage before. That's
no,
acting
they
like they're mid
no,
carders. Like,
nah,
come on, bro.
come on, Dave, come on.
What are they? Chopped liver? What?
See, that's where you're over exaggerating, Dave. We all know these guys are top tier talents. I would never say that they're chopped liver. All I'm trying to say is that you when you put in all people in their good elements, in their comfort zones, I see this guy doing better, being going at the goody two shoes Cody Rhodes. I see that as a better program than what these dudes done.
I don't know.
Because these dudes, they listen. Who's going? If you put them in that situation, right? You got Roman Reigns. What has Roman Reigns showed us as well in his career? His best work is what? Has a heel. Seth Rollins, his best work has a heel. You see what I'm saying? So now who does what, David? Who does what in that feud?
I think that's a fair point, but
What are we talking about? Man?
but hold on. I think that's a fair point. But Roman Reigns' babyface run right now is still very new. and I think
True.
it has a chance to be as good as his heel run. I think it has a chance.
True.
And
I'll give you that.
and
It does have a
I
chance.
think Seth Rollins is one of those feuds that could be one of those signature babyface feuds for him, for sure, if they go that route. And
True. No, no, no. I give you that. It has a chance. It has the potential.
when you take the dynamic with the
Yeah.
Vision and Paul Heyman, there's just more to play with.
Yeah, no, it has the potential. It has the potential to possibly pass that. But Dave, that's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna be
gonna
a
take him to do a lot of classic shit. Cause
it
when he
is.
was a heel, he was giving classic after classic after classic after classic after classic.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So so that's what I'm saying. Now we're gonna put him back in his element where he's not his most comfortable. And you expect me to believe that a heel CM Punk and a face Cody Rhodes can't do a better job? They're
But
both gonna be in their comfort zones, David.
But that's the thing. I think Roman Reigns is absolutely comfortable now because he hasn't changed up who he is. He's just kind of changed who he goes after. Stone Cold Steve Austin 101. And
Yeah.
I think that's why he gonna be all right, bro. He gonna be all right with no matter what heel you put him against. I mean, come on, look at what he just did for Bronson Reed, dog.